This is Bryce Graffentine, and I am doing a project on computer memory. So the first question, what is computer memory? It is any physical device capable of storing information temporarily or permanently. And RAM is a form of memory, and it is a volatile type of memory, meaning that when you turn off the computer, the certain information of it disappears. The speed of memory will be determined by the rate at which the CPU can process any data that is sent to it. The higher the clock speed, the higher the clock speed of the memory, the faster the system is able to read and write information from the memory. Anytime that I mention megahertz, it's referring to the maximum number of clock cycles per second that the RAM operates on. There are three main types of RAM: SDRAM, DDR, and DRAM. These are examples of some of them. This one is a 512 megabyte, and this is DDR. This one here is a 1 gigabyte, and this one is a DIMM. This one here, this one is also a DIMM. This one is from a very old computer. This one here, this one, I believe, is DDR2 or 3. And this one also, I believe, is DDR2 or 3. Okay. So, SDRAM. It stands for synchronous DRAM. They have 168 pins. It's an old form, or it's a newer type of an old form, which is DRAM, and it could run at 66 megahertz. Old DRAM only maxed out at about 50, and SDRAM is capable of going up to 133 megahertz. Officially, and unofficially, it can go up to about 180. Okay, so DDR, which is, let's see, which one was that? That was this one. This one is, DDR stands for double data rate. All of them have 184 pins, and there's three different types. So these these two are DDR. There's DDR2, DDR3, and also DDR SDRAM. DDR2 introduced some new features which allow it to ramp up to much higher speeds and higher memory densities, all while using less power. DDR2 memory uses a new form factor, 240 pin dual inline memory module, which is not compatible with current DDR memory slots. So, if you have a DDR2, unfortunately you can't put in new DDR technology. Then DDR3 is the latest DDR memory technology, with newer desktop computers, laptops, and servers requiring high-speed memory, compared to DDR2 is 100% faster, and over DDR, just straight normal DDR, it's over 300% faster. DDR3 and DDR2 are both 240 pin for desktops. DDR3 memory is a new type of memory that is able to triple and the read-write speed of previous generations of DDR SDRAM memory technology. And then lastly, there's DRAM. There's two types of them. There's DIMMs, which are 64-bit components, and then there's RIMs, which are 16-bit components. If you see DRAM, you're probably going to see a DIMM. If you see one now today, they're not very common. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.